It's the agents of Shadespire.
We are back again.
We are.
With Shadespire, and today we have a request match from one of our Patreon patrons. Our patrons on Patreon.
One of our patronisers.
One of our patronisers. Pete has more of those than I do.
I do, yeah.
But well done anyway. Anyway, it's a request from Anthony. Hello. And he has asked that we play a game where neither of us know what the other one is bringing to the table. So we've done that.
Yeah.
And then he added another caveat to that, which is that half of the cards that we pick are
Faction specific.
Faction specific. So we've turned the phrase have a faction fraction.
The faction fraction.
Now we have modified it slightly because when we looked at the objectives,
they sucked.
If you look at the faction only objectives, some of them are actually diametrically opposed to each other. So almost like you can play the warband in different ways and pick one. So to pick 6 out of 12, I think would have been too much. So we've gone for 4 out of 12 faction-specific objectives, and then half of our ploys, half of our power cards are faction-specific. So we're going to see how that changes the game, if it does at all.
Yes, I mean, you've seen our decks already, and you might already be thinking these decks are rubbish. And I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure about mine. I don't take many of the faction-specific cards, so this will be an interesting thing to see how.
I don't think many people do. I'm not sure why the faction-specific cards are, I think, weaker than
there are some must-haves. Like
there's
the Skaven. Although saying that, there's about 4 Skaven ploys that I do take normally, so that wasn't so hard for me. What was harder was finding upgrades that I was going to take that were Skaven specific, and also finding only 5 ploy cards to take. So that was the trick.
I have to say, I found making the deck easier because you somehow had less choice to make. And the third and final thing that Anthony asked for is that we try and make a best of 3.
Yep.
So this will be a best of 3 for all you Patreon viewers. We will get games 1, 2, and if there is one, a third one. Those of you who don't sponsor us on Patreon will just, I'm afraid, only be able to watch the first game.
But if you go to the links below, you'll be able to patronise us, and then you get the second and third games and any other stuff that is Patreoners only already.
And yeah, it's good fun over there. Do come and have a look. Check us out.
Please.
And come say hello.
Hello.
So we've set up the boards. I, as usual, managed to win the roll off. Yeah, but I never want to win it. So those of you who've seen my deck will know that I have got a specific plan in mind, and this has not helped. Never mind. And we objective set up.
So I picked this board, and you arranged them like this.
Yes.
And then we've got objectives 3, 4, and 2.
And 5 and 1.
So we shall now roll off to see who has to place a foist. I get a whopping 2 single assists.
I get a whopping absolutely sweet Granny Adams.
Well, I am going to make you set up first.
Oh, bitch. Okay, let's start with, I'm just trying to remember which one of my men is which. Elias Swiftblade over here. Okay,
I'm going to put Mr. as always, Lurky Lurkerson. He's going to go up front here.
Okay, I'm going to put Eagle Eye there.
One who ironically doesn't have an eagle. Mr. Hungering over this side.
And I'm going to put Farstrider here, and then I'm going to sit and watch you set up.
I think you're going to put it on my side. I'm putting mine over here. That's called cheating. I'm going to put the Festerer there. Skritchy boy is going to go over here. And Kirk is going to go there.
Wow.
And before we show you our decks, I did have to get rid of some of my cards. I got rid of Cover Ground because I need to move 6 hexes, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get the upgrade to do that in the first phase. Lives Are Cheap, which is lose 2 Skaven, possible, and Alone in the Darkness, and I don't think I'm going to be able to score that one. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are saying, why are you getting Alone in the Darkness when you've got Kirk and Skritch there? But, yeah, anyway. But that's the way it is. If I knew what I was doing, I'd be dangerous. So we shall show you our decks, and then we will roll off to see who goes first. Okie do. So let's roll and see who gets to go first. You get +1, so
I have 2 crits to beat. 2 to beat.
here we go. 3 crits. No crits.
Zilch crits.
None crits. Boo.
Boo hoo hoobity boo.
Scoop boop boobity boo.
Right. I'm going to start with a controversial drawing of a card. So I've drawn a card and put myself in exactly the same position as I was. Power step, I've got nothing to play.
Okay. So on to my first activation. And I'm going to send Mr. Hungering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over to here. And in my power step, I've got a great big fat Zilcharoony.
I just realised I didn't necessarily want to go first, but never mind. I forgot what my plan was for a moment there. Okay, so second activation. I am going to make a move.
Which copy is that? That's Eagle Eye, isn't it?
That is Eagle Eye is sitting there.
They can't call him Mickey McChoppy Axe. Just a move, eh?
Just the move.
Right. Power step?
Power step. No, I've got nothing to play.
Okay. So my second activation. And I too am going to move. I'm going to move Kirk to there. And that's it. And nothing in my power step.
Okay. I am going to make a charge action with Farstrider on my third activation. I may well regret this.
Oh, we can move 4, can he? Mm-hmm. He's going after Mr. Festry there.
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming he's doing a choppy
He's going to
attack.
choppy choppy. It's 2 hand axes, hammers.
2 hammers. Oh,
2 hammers.
2 hammers. Well, Mr. Festry only rolls 1 dice, so I need a dodge. Oh, no, I didn't. I need to crit even to know what I'm talking about. And that's, I'm presuming, at least 2 damage.
Yes.
Mr. Festry is dead.
Okay. And I'm going to play Ranger's Advance.
Ooh, what's that?
Choose 2 friendly fighters and push them 1 hex.
Cool. Oh. Ooh, you get back.
A little bit early, but I could see you swallowing up the objectives. And I've got a glory.
Okay, so on to my third activation. And I'm going to have to go for a charge. It's going to have to be Skritch who's going to have to do it. So he's going to move 1 to there. And I roll 2 hammers. And I do 2 damage. And if I roll a crit, he has cleave. I did not remember that. I've forgotten that, I think, every game I've ever played.
Oh, you remember today. You get a crit, you have cleave.
Oh, you...
And so it begins.
Didn't think you were going to be able to get close enough. I forgot he moves 4. Thought he moves 3. In my power step, I'm not going to do anything. This is your last turn.
My last turn, I am going to take another power card. And then I have nothing to play.
Same here. So on to my last turn. I am stuffed. And all I can do is hope to stuff you up just as much. So I am going to charge with Mr. Lurky. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. And he rolls 2 swords. He also gets an assist from Kirk. A sword and a single.
Okay, so I can't unless I get crit.
Unless you get crit, you are getting knocked.
No.
And no inspire either. So that's 1 damage.
1 damage.
And I'm going to push you back to there.
Okay.
And in my power step, out.
Okay. I'm going to put Awakened Weapon on Farstrider. And then I'm going to play a reaction. I'm going to play ready for action. And I'm going to move on to there.
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
Sorry.
I have nothing to play.
I think I am... It might be a little premature, but I'm used to that. I'm going to play a Healing Potion and just take that one off.
Okay.
I've been caught out by the not playing healing potion when you've only taken one wound. I think possibly in our first ever game.
Way back in the first game ever. We got a lot of rules wrong that day, but that was certainly one thing we learned.
Yeah.
Okay, on to the end phase.
End phase. Did I go first?
You did.
I've scored supremacy and eternal supremacy.
Oh, you what's it? I dislike you even more now.
For a whopping 6. I don't think I've ever scored that many in an end turn.
I think the game's over already. And of your other objective?
I didn't score that.
I feel sorry for you. Are you going to keep it?
Yes, I think I will.
Okay, and power card?
Power card, I'm going to play... This guy inspires now.
Oh, yes, he does.
But the other two don't, which is the only slight floor back. Oh, what happened there? Oh, that's all right.
I think you're doing okay.
Yeah.
If you know.
There's no drawback of that plan. I'm going to play Swift Stride on Swift Blade.
Mr. Swifty.
That gives him +2 move.
Oh my god.
And I'm going to play Lone Warrior on the Lone Warrior up front there, which is single assists are successes.
Yep.
And that is all I'm going to do.
Getting rid of anything?
No, I'm going to keep what I've got left.
And then redraw.
And I'm going to draw 2 new cards.
Well, I scored Feckle.
1, 2. Oh, what does that do?
It gives you 0 glory, but a burning passion to throw the table over. I am going to keep all of my cards, though, which may be the most stupid thing in the world, but I don't care. I'm going to keep of my ploys. I'm going to get rid of Skitterscurry. I'm going to get rid of nothing else. So I'm pretty much keeping everything except for one ploy card that I'm going to repick now. So let's roll to see who goes first in the next round. I get 2 crits and a double.
Okay, I think it's probably going to be you.
Well, I don't know. I'm getting the feeling that the dice are conspiring against me already. Hey, okay, I will go first.
Kills are pretty easy.
Yes. First activation, I'm going to attack.
Okay.
With Skritch.
Skritchy,
So,
baby.
2 hammers, and he's got the assist from Mr. Lurky.
Inspired now.
Oh, a crit and a single.
Okay, so
You can block it if you roll a crit and a shield.
a crit and a dodge.
Or you couldn't either. You needed 2 crits because I'd rolled a crit which gave me cleave.
Ah, okay.
So
that was all right.
So that's 2 damage.
2 damage.
And I
Can push me back.
Yeah, I think I will push you back. I'm going to push you back to there.
What do I want to do now?
And in my power step, I have nothing.
I'm going to play Trusted Defender on Swift Blade. And I'm going to play, unless you've got anything else to play,
Nope.
I'm going to play Lightning Stride. Double the move characteristic of the first friendly fighter to make a move action.
Is that basically sprint?
Yes, it's basically sprint, but it's Farstrider specific.
Yes. So they can't be activated afterwards.
No.
Okay, so on to your first
My
activation.
first activation is a bit of a possibly stupid move. I'm going to move with Swift Blade. Not Swift Blade. With this guy who's going to run away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm guessing that you might have some kind of objective.
Cover ground!
Hey!
Score immediately.
Oh my god. And in your power step?
In my power step, I'm not going to do anything.
Okay. Okay, I'm not going to do anything either, so on to my second activation. This will probably end the game rather quickly. I'm going to charge.
Flip the table up.
I'm going to charge with Skritch.
Oh,
I'm determined to kill you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I forgot you could attack too.
You should have moved him back
there.
on. Okay, and I need 2 hammers. Well, actually, I'd like 2 crits. Oh, there's one crit, which means you can't use shields. You need crits. One of them at least.
No! I should have paid more attention.
Stabby stabs. Okay.
So what I was doing.
And I have a glory. Yay! I'm going to need it because I think Skritch is going to be dead soon. I am now going to play an upgrade. I'm going to play Concealed Weapon on Skritch. Ooh. And then I'm also going to play as a reaction to that, Ready for action!
Nice.
And I'm going to run the hell away.
Okay, I think you're going to move into...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice, clever.
Run away, run away! And then on to the power step. That is the power step. Sorry, so anything for you?
No.
Okay. I'm also going to play There Are Always More, which is going to bring back Ratty Rackerson, the furry Skaven. And he is now inspired.
I think I'm going to just take a card, actually. So my power step, I'm going to play Furious Blow on Eagle Eye, which
that's Axie Dude.
Yeah, which basically, if you fail, you can't push it back, and I can make an attack action.
Cool.
You fail an attack.
I've got nothing to play, so on to my third activation. I too am going to draw a card. I'm going to play that card in my power step. I'm going to play Musk of Fear. I'm going to play it on Skritchy Baby.
Okay.
So he is now inspired.
And on guard, is he?
And on guard.
On guard.
Anything for you in my power step?
I'm going to play Lightning Blow, which does +1 damage to the next attack.
So onto your third activation?
Yep. My third activation. I'm going to charge to there.
You can't have the objective as well, though.
Where was it there?
There, yeah.
I'm going to charge to there.
So Eagle Eye, shooting at the Hungering Skaven.
3 dice, +1 damage. But I don't have any extra rerolls or anything. That was on the other guy. A crit.
Oh, 1 crit.
1 crit.
I need a crit to survive. No! I got the dodge. I didn't want a dodge.
Okay. I just realised I made a mistake, even though I got that glory. Never mind. More glory.
I don't think it matters.
Matters to me.
9 to 1. I think your cock-ups has so far paid off.
It's doing all right.
And power step?
Power step. No, I haven't got anything to play.
Okay. And to my fourth and final activation then, I'm going to draw a card. And I'm going to use that card. I'm going to play Spoils of Battle. And I'm going to put Expendable onto Festering Skaven.
What does Expendable do? Is that the one where you can't...
During an attack that will cause any damage to this fighter, I can remove them from the battlefield and deal 1 damage to the attacker. So if you attack him and you wound him, I can remove him. You don't get glory for him, and I can cause a wound to you. And that's it, my power step.
Okay, I'm just going to make... Sorry, in my final turn, I think I'm just going to make a move.
Make your move.
1, 2, 3.
You're going to have to put the objective back again.
To there. Power step.
Power step.
I'm going to play Flickering Image on a man Swiftblade.
Cool. I have nothing to play.
Okay.
So into the end phase.
End phase.
I went first.
You did?
I scored Ploy Master. That's it.
These two are going to inspired.
Oh yeah. Of the rest of my cards, I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to keep both of my objectives. I'm going to get rid of Bodyguard for a price. And then I'll draw up. Over to you.
Okay, I managed to score Chosen Champion. Score this in the end phase if a friendly fighter has 3 or more upgrades.
Very nice.
As we discussed in our previous turns, it's always worth having in this kind of army. Unfortunately, I can't score her any way out because it's a supremacy type objective, and I managed to lose a die, which was a bit careless of me.
Very careless.
But I'm going to discard that. I'm going to keep my other one, and I'm going to discard my upgrade, which is Etheric Step, which is a Farstrider specific one. So I'm going to draw 5 new power cards and 2 new objectives.
So we'll show you what we've got, and then we'll roll for the third and final turn. Let's roll for the third and final phase. I get... Oh, nothing. Well, single assist.
2 single
Two
assists.
single assists is already enough.
I'll let you go first.
Can let me go first, eh? Why, thank you. Okay, so my first activation, I'm going to bring back a rat.
Oh, hello.
Bert. His name's Bert. Bert back a rat. Thank you very much. Thank you.
No, I can't kill him down there.
Well, you could. You've got range to go back and get him.
So that was your first activation.
That was, and in my power step, I'm gonna do nothing else.
Nothing else.
Not a thing.
Okay, I am going to play Great Fortitude. I'm going to put it on Eagle Eye to move him up a bit. But I think that's all I'm going to do.
Okay.
Then in my first activation, I'm going to take a card.
And in your power step?
In my power step, I'm not going to do anything.
Okay, I'm going to do a charge. This is probably a terrible idea. I'm going to charge with the Festry Skaven.
Okay.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'm going
4.
to play a reaction. Let's play Quick Thinker.
Get back.
Go onto there. He does take a move. They put a move token on him.
5. Well, that's my turn over with.
Okay. I'm going to play Overcharged Boltstorm Pistol on Swiftblade.
I'm going to play Scratching in the Shadows, which is a Skaven version of Destruction.
Okay.
I'm going to move him to there. Let me have this, alright? This is the only slight thing that's gone right for me. So your second turn.
My second turn. And I'm going to make a charge action. To there.
There's 3 to there. And who's he shoot writing?
This guy here.
Mr. Lurky.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not inspired, but he does still roll 2 defense dice.
So it's three dice.
Okay.
1
Crit.
crit.
So I need 2 crits or a crit and a dodge.
No, just a crit.
Ooh, ping!
Just a crit, 'cause I got
Just
a crit.
Oh yes, that's true. I get.
Although I
get
can't.
a glory.
I can't push him back.
That's a good point.
So I do the damage.
Does that mean it's a failed attack?
I don't know. I have to have a look.
Because it makes a difference.
The target cannot be driven back, but it can be driven back, but can't be pushed because all of the hexes can be pushed into are occupied. The attack action is successful.
Oh,
failed.
I've got miraculous escape. The one time I could have scored it, and
Then you've trapped yourself.
yes.
So it's just.
How silly of me.
It is only 1 damage, if that's any consolation.
Not really. The one objective I had a chance of scoring there.
And then in my power step, I'm going to play Earthquake.
Which way is everyone going?
Everybody's going this way.
I'm going to play Demonic Weapon on the Lurky Skaven who just took a wound.
Okay. I'm going to play Firm Footing, roll an extra dice for friendly fighters holding objectives in the next activation.
Okay. So onto my second activation. I'm going to do a charge with the Lurky Skaven.
Hello.
1, 2.
Okay, so I have +1 wound. I can, if it fails, I can't be driven back. And I can make an attack action.
Yep. So I've got the demonic. Oh no, I can't do that because he's got.
And I can.
Well, I can't charge with him anyway.
Okay,
because
well,
I just realised that I gave him the demonic weapon. He's taken a wound, which was rather stupid of me because now he can't use it.
no.
That was a rather stupid thing for me to do, really, wasn't it? Okay, so I'm going to charge with Kirk instead. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there.
Hello.
Skritch. And he rolls 2 hammers, 2 damage. 1 crit.
So I've got 2 defense dice.
So you need a crit.
So that one, sorry, this guy's got +1 wound.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got, yeah. No,
Not a thing.
No, nothing.
So
no
2
sausages.
damage.
No sausages. 2 damage.
And I'm gonna leave Kuruk where he is.
Okay. As opposed to doing what?
Well, pushing
Pushing me. I said you're gonna leave him where he is.
Sorry, yeah, I'm gonna leave your guy where he is,
okay.
not my guy.
I'm going to shoot at Kirk.
Okay.
So I've got an overcharged bolt storm pistol. So that's 3 dice with cleave. 3 of them.
How much damage does it do?
Just 1.
Oh, okay.
That's a crit and a hammer.
So he takes 1 wound.
And I will pop him back to there. I've got flickering image. After attack action made by this fighter that scores a critical hit, you can push them up to 2 hexes. So I'm not going to do that. You know that. I've finally got to use it. And I'm not going to.
No,
I don't want to. Yeah.
We did. He went 1, 2.
Yeah.
I've got nothing else in your power step. If you have anything.
I've got nothing in my past either.
Okay, my 3rd turn. I'm going to draw an objective. I'm going to get rid of supremacy, since it's obviously I'm never going to score it. And I'm going to draw a new one. Already way out instead.
A slightly worse version.
Awesome.
Slightly worse version of the card you just picked up.
Yeah.
Oh, Pete.
Nothing for me in my power step.
I have nothing in your power step either.
Onto your 4th turn.
Okay, I'm going to fire at.
Again.
Yeah, I'm going to fire at the lurking Skaven.
Rightio.
Overcharged bolt storm pistol.
2 swords.
2 swords, which is okay, isn't it? Yes.
Well, I've got 2 dice. I need a crit or 2 dodges.
Yeah.
If I roll 2 dodges, he's still screwed because I can't be pushed back again.
Okay.
So I need a crit.
Oh, he got one. I made the mistake. I went for the wrong guy.
That means I score an objective. I score miraculous escape. Which is basically have somebody attack you with 3 or more dice and fail.
I see. Oh, cool. It's worth having against the these guys.
Well, I thought it would be. I mean, I didn't know you were going to have these guys, but I thought when I saw that you had those guys, I thought, oh, you're going to be rolling lots of dice, but they're all swords, so maybe I'll be able to survive that. But so onto your power step.
Nothing.
Okay, on to my 4th turn. I'm going to charge with Skritch. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. Which kind of puts him in a really bad spot if you attack him back. But I'm hoping I can kill him because he's got 3 wounds left.
Oh yes, so him. Yes, sorry, he's got 3 wounds left.
Yeah. Okay, so Skritch onto I can't even remember his name.
Eagle Eye.
Eagle Eye, that's it. Axie dude, and Skritch rolls 2 hammers and does 3 damage. And if I roll a crit, it's a cleave. Really? Crit and a hammer. You need double crits.
Double crits.
Oh, that was
one
close.
crit.
So he's dead.
Damn it.
That gives me 1 more glory. And in my power step, don't think it matters, but I'm going to play Legendary Swiftness on Skritch. Oh, I forgot I had Concealed Weapon. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I do +2 damage if I have a critical attack, which I did. So he was well and truly dead.
Really killed.
Had I remembered that, I might have attacked with him first, because I could have possibly one-shotted him, and then I would have freed me up for something else, but it doesn't really matter. So that spends that glory. And onto your
Final turn.
4th and final turn.
I'm quite not sure what to do.
4th final activation even.
I could risk picking an objective, but I might get something rubbish. I've got quite a few left. I've got 4 left. I think I'm not going to take an objective. I'm going to shoot at Kirk.
At Kirk?
Yeah.
Because you can't kill him.
I know.
Okay. There's crit.
It's a crit, so it's got cleave.
I need crit then. Kirk rolls 1 defense dice and has shield, so I need a crit. Ooh, got a shield. 1 damage and a pushback.
Okay.
So he's not dead.
No.
Unless you've got something to do on him.
No, I haven't, but I have punishing volleys, and I have now done 3 successful shots.
I see. Is that an instant cast or?
No, it's not.
Instant cast.
It's not an instant. It's not, but it means we'll score it.
Gets you a glory.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. So like last time, I thought, well, shall I attack him? It's less chance of a success. But if it does success, I get 2 glory.
Yeah.
So as I failed, I thought I'd hedge my bets this time.
Yes. Okay, so we're on to the last power step.
Had I realised it wasn't my last turn last time, I would have shot Kirk because I could have got him this time, but never mind. So I power step. I have nothing to play in my power step.
And neither do I have anything to play in your power step. So we're on to the final end phase.
And I went first.
I got Master of War. That's 1 glory. I certainly didn't get Our Only Way Out. I did get Escalation.
I didn't know. Escalation doesn't come out for me
3.
today.
1, 2, 3. So a 7. Not the worst score, but it's not great.
7. I've scored Conquest, Lightning. Oh no, I haven't scored Lightning Advance because I have at least 2 alive. And Punishing Bodies I did score at the end.
So you got 3 more.
3 more.
So 12 plays 7.
Closer than I thought it was going to be.
Wasn't that close? That was tough. If you haven't guessed, I've kind of gone for a sort of offensive-y Skaven deck, but I've got some objective cards in there to try and give me some glory. And yeah, it didn't work. I don't know if it was I threw away all my objectives the first time, and the second 3 I got weren't much better. I don't know if that tells me about my deck as a whole, that I've maybe not got the right cards in there. Once I could get some upgrades going, I wasn't too bad, but it's getting the glory to be able to get the upgrades that did me over. I think, I said it before and I'm going to say it again, I think Farstriders are just designed to take Skaven out. Especially with the deck you've got, which seems to be a bit more of a manoeuvring kind of deck, or at least seems to be more manoeuvry.
Yeah, I don't know. I was really worried about your player scale because I thought I would be outmanoeuvred, but it isn't. I have got lots of manoeuvry cards in.
Yeah.
And I was a bit jammy. Well, I worked it quite well because I didn't get the luck of the objectives.
Didn't, but then you got the cards to help mitigate that a bit.
And getting 2 supremacies out, I suppose it was a risk. It was a risk keeping them both.
Yeah, but it paid off.
But it paid off.
You got half of your glory in that first end phase.
Yeah. If that hadn't paid off, I'd have been royally screwed.
Right, done. I think I was, and then you had the card which enabled you to push back on when I knocked you off of it as well. So I was done in then. So I couldn't do much about that. The cards didn't come out for me. Whether that means my cards are no good or not, I don't know. But I guess we'll find out in game 2 and maybe 3.
Yes.
So let us know. I mean, I know I fluffed up massively there where I put a demonic weapon on the guy with 1 wound who then couldn't use it. Probably shouldn't have done that. And I also should have remembered.
I should have moved Farstrider further back.
Yes, because I jumped in and stabbed him.
Completely forgot that. I suppose we haven't played against Skaven for a while. Just forgot how fast they can move.
They can be quite speedy.
And the extra range of Skritch.
Yes, the extra 1 means he's got quite a range on him. Even when he's at the back of the board, he can get most places. So, yeah, it can be tricky. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Do let us know any other obvious things that we haven't picked up that we missed. We've had
there's always something.
There's nearly always something. I mean, we had quite a new little scenario here where I couldn't be pushed back, and so we found out that means that it is a successful attack as well, which stopped me getting that objective. So I guess what that means is I've got to keep away from the edges a bit more now. And yeah, hopefully some of you might be enthralled enough to want to come back and see what the second and third games are in Patreon land. So if you do, there is a link below. Please do check it out. All funds are gratefully received and will hopefully help to improve the channel.
Absolutely, yes. Do join us over there for game 2 and we're going to see.
And hopefully game 3.
Yeah, no, I'm just hoping for game 2, and we'll see you over there. Bye.